What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte. Dillian Whyte erupts over Wilder's verbal exchange. Get this, article by Sky Sports. Dillian Whyte states, "It's a shame that Tyson Fury is going to beat him again, and then I won't get to fight him. He'll retire, run into the abyss, and never be seen again." That is the words from Dillian Whyte. Deontay Wilder has warned Dillian Whyte. He said, "Soon we shall see each other." But the Brixton man says he's confused. American rival will run from their grudge fight. Wilder will attempt, of course, to regain his WBC heavyweight title from Tyson Fury July 24th in Las Vegas. But the Bronze Bomber has insisted that he still wants to settle his long-running feud with Whyte, which stems from when the British contender was pursuing a world title fight against Wilder. Dillian Whyte could have got this work, Wilder told Sky Sports. "He ain't nothing but shit to my toilet paper." Ooh. "That I flushed a year ago. But let him keep fighting. Keep going, mate. Soon we will see each other once more and see that he grow some type of balls." Wow. "It doesn't matter to me what he said to me. Silence is golden. It's just like having many roaches. And when you put that light on, they are going to scatter. You are going to kill some, but some of them are going to get free. The ones that get free, you can only hope to get them when you put the lights on again. Run, roach, run." Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Look, let me counterpunch. People need to understand, in boxing, strange things happen in boxing, but then sometimes we get some treats. Okay? Sometimes some good things do come. And I think in this situation, with Dillian Whyte wanting to fight Deontay Wilder seemingly wanting to fight Dillian Whyte, I think these guys talking back and forth is only planting seeds in the ground, okay? And hopefully this can manifest into something special. One big throwdown one day. And this is the solution for this. Dillian Whyte thinks that Tyson Fury, like a lot of people, think Tyson Fury will run over Deontay Wilder again for the third time. And then he won't get his opportunity. But this is something I think this should happen. I remember when Anthony Joshua was defeated by Andy Ruiz, and between the rematch between Ruiz and Joshua, Dillian Whyte made a comment and he said, "Hey, I'll fight Anthony Joshua if he had 10 losses on his record," right? Because that's the guy that put me down, and I got to avenge that. It makes sense because he avenged the other with Povetkin. I get it. But since he's done that, I think Dillian Whyte, like the recommendations of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he should keep the same energy when it comes to Anthony Joshua fighting him again, regardless of how many losses he has, and Deontay Wilder, regardless if he gets beat by Tyson Fury or not. That would guarantee hot, exciting fights of boxing. Deontay Wilder, if he gets beaten, he still can fight Dillian Whyte because he can call out Dillian Whyte, right? He can call out Dillian Whyte and challenge Dillian Whyte for his WBC interim. And they should make a pact. And before anybody fights anybody else, Deontay Wilder should go to Dillian Whyte and did with the same thing he did with Luis Ortiz and say, "Look, if I win or if I lose, and I know I'll win," says Wilder, right? Because he believes in himself, "I will give you the opportunity to fight me like I did Ortiz." And at that point, Deontay Wilder, his word is his bond. If he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. Okay? So when he said he has to do it or said he's going to do it, that means he has to do it. So I think he should keep the same energy for doing that. Therefore, we don't get robbed of a fight that we want to see. I always wanted to see Deontay Wilder versus Dillian Whyte, and everybody knows how I feel about that particular fight. Okay? And the possibilities and the circumstances and the attributes between the two fighters. I told people what I felt about that fight. But I think with all this bad blood, all this animosity, all these bad intentions, all this desire, people, I think DW versus DW needs to get it on. That's what I think. Regardless of what happened, regardless of the belts, regardless of the titles, regardless of the politics, these guys need to fight. Really, okay, if you can't do it for boxing, do it for yourselves. Because I think at the end of the day, these are gladiators, these are warriors, these are fighters, and these guys want to take each other on. So I think these guys should make a pact, just like Deontay Wilder did with Luis Ortiz, just like Dillian Whyte said again about Anthony Joshua. If he lost to Andy Ruiz or not, he wants to rematch, regardless of how many times he gets beat. Okay, I think the same things need to apply with this type of energy between these two guys. DW needs to fight. They need to fight, no doubt about it. That's all this tells us. All these years, all these days of waiting between these two guys, right? I think they need to once for all throw down. Now, I know they got other things and other bigger issues to handle, but I think these guys should eventually fight, and they need to make a promise to each other to fight. At least they can agree on that. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Dillian, the body snatcher Whyte, and Deontay, the bronze bomber Wilder. Tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.